Hello YouTube, this is Roscoe, just with a quick review and setup of the Astro A50 Gen 4s. I've had these for 6 months now, so I thought it would be a good time to just quickly do a review, tell people what I think of them, build quality, sound quality, just how good they are to set up. So yeah, I think these are pretty much the best wireless headphones you can get. I know there's going to be some people who claim otherwise, but from my point of view, just the whole package with the dock and the comfort wise, if there is anything out there with marginally better sound quality, I just still don't think it beats just the package that you get with the Astro A50s. But first of all, I think just the actual build quality of these, after owning things like the SteelSeries Arctis Wireless Pros, these are rock solid. You have these two kind of big metal poles either side, which the headband slides up and down on. The ear cups are attached by some big strong hinges. That's going to take some doing to snap those off there. They do swivel right open, so you can rest them on your chest while you're gaming. The ear cups, now this is where I really think Astro is on a different level, and that's just the depth. Let me just see if I can show you. I mean, that goes like right up to my first knuckle there. It's a good inch in for your ear to go right inside, and I just don't find any other headset on the market, probably other than Razer, that do them so deep for your ear. They also just magnet off the ear cups because you can get a leather mod kit. But also, even if your ear was big enough to fill that cup, there's still like a really soft piece of cushioning on the inside here, which even if your ear did manage to touch, it's still cushioned. You're not just hitting like a plastic driver housing. The pads themselves are like a really soft velvet sort of brushed cotton, and you have the same up on the top here on the headband. Really soft memory foam on everywhere around the cups. You can still use glasses while you wear these. It's really soft, doesn't press against your head. And like I said before, there is an option for you to purchase a mod kit, which is completely leather top and the two sides. I did buy that and tried it, but for me it was just too isolating. I found the sound didn't seem as wide, kind of closed everything in and just kind of muffled the sounds for me. And I do like to be able to still hear some ambient noise, especially as I have young kids, and just like to be able to hear if any of them shout for me. But comfort wise, I just don't think you can get any better. I really don't think that any other manufacturer makes ear cups as comfy as these. Moving on, there's obviously a mic attached, and this one is a mic flip to mute. So as you can see, it just kind of clicks as it hits the top, and that mutes the mic, and then drops down, and it just kind of falls down, and you can place it wherever you want. It's kind of bendy to a certain extent. It doesn't bend like a proper gooseneck, but you can get it in a good position, and it has really good pickup. I don't think you really need it right in front of your mouth. It picks up your voice nice and clear. Still talking about the mic, there is absolutely brilliant mic monitoring on these. So you have to go into the command center on the app, either on the Xbox, or you would have to use a Mac or a PC, and you need to turn that on via that. And what that does is it lets you hear your voice into the cups in real time. It's not a delay. It doesn't put you off. When you speak, it's instant to your ear, as if you're just talking. So you talk and it just sounds like you don't have any headphones on. You can hear your voice nice and clear. It means when you're playing on, things like Warzone, like I do, and you're trying to communicate with your team, and there's lots of sound going on. You can really tell that you're speaking clearly and pronouncing your words and everything correctly for your teammates. And I think that's a really good feature on all headsets. I think every headset should really have that option, either to turn it on or turn it off. But yeah, this has that, and it's really clear. There's no hiss or buzzing like I did have with the Arctis Pro Wireless when I turned on mic monitoring on the Arctis headset. It was just all noise, as if the capsule was like picking up too much around me and putting that into the headphones. But this is just perfect. Can't stress that enough. The other thing is these do work on Xbox. This is the Xbox variant. But as you can probably tell since the video started, I do have a second base station, which if I just cover the light there, that is the PS4 one. So I don't really think Astro advertised this enough. Now, obviously, a lot of people know that you can buy the second base or an additional base, but I don't know if they're doing enough to say that this is a completely multi-platform headset, so long as you're willing to pay that extra for the dock, which it's a little bit more expensive. But I think being able to just get used to a single headset and use it across all of your platforms, I just think that's a feature that they should really push more. So I was just going to show you as well in this review that basically I have it currently docked to the Xbox. So you see the charging lights are flashing there, so it's just going to charge it up on this dock. But see, I just wanted to move over to my PS4 and play a PS4 game. All I would do is just pick it up and dock it in there. And if I just take the camera a little closer, you can just see it's synchronizing there. And then it's paired. So now you can see the Xbox One has gone off. So this is now paired with PS4. So now I can use this with game chat and audio, even though it's the Xbox version of the headset. And I think that's a killer feature for the A50s, I really do. And I just don't think many people, even the reviews that I've seen on YouTube, none of them have both base units and telling people about that feature. So the fact that I've got Xbox and PS4 and just the one headset that I can just, dock in either one and use it, I think that's a brilliant feature that more people should know about. Hopefully these base units end up working on both the PS5 and the Series X, as it would be nice to just be able to continue to use these through into next gen. But yeah, onto the setup. So I probably have a little bit of a different setup to what a lot of people will have or will know about themselves. So these base stations can use optical. So optical in from your console. But I've got it set up a little bit differently. So from my TV, now this TV is fairly new. It's an LG B8 OLED, and it has an optical output. Now, what I've done is I actually have, which I'll just lift the camera up and show you. So rather than have the opticals coming from the consoles directly, I actually have one optical cable coming from the TV itself into this PS4 base station. I then have an optical cable coming out and that bunny hops over to the Xbox, and then an optical out from the Xbox base into my LG soundbar. Now this means that no matter what is playing on my TV, be it the Xbox, be it the PS4, be it my Nintendo Switch, Apple TV, whatever, Sky Q, you name it, it comes through the headset. It doesn't matter which base station I have it in. So I could be playing PS4 with my friends, and then we go offline. I just want to jump in and watch some Disney Plus, some Apple TV, and my audio still comes through. All I do is I switch the channel on my TV, turn on whichever platform I want to start watching and listening to, and the audio is still coming through. Switch it back to PS4 input on the HDMI, and it switches to that game audio. Same on here if I'm playing Xbox, same thing. I just want to turn the Xbox off, chuck my TV on, watch some movies or TV shows, and I just switch the channel over on my TV, and there you go. I've got wireless, comfortable, Dolby surround sound headphones for TV as well. If I don't want to use these, I just simply dock them, turn them off, and I power on and turn up the volume on my soundbar, and I've got sound there. So I think that is the best way to set these up, because it just means that late at night I can be gaming, I can be watching movies. It doesn't matter. I'm not disturbing anyone in the house. It's just and the sound is absolutely brilliant for games and movies. So I really can't stress. I know you can get the stuff like the SteelSeries 9X, which are great for the Xbox. Sound quality great, mic quality great. But you can't do this. You would have to use apps via the Xbox, Netflix, etc., to be able to listen to your TV. But you wouldn't be able to listen to your Apple TV. You wouldn't be able to listen to your Sky Q, because they're just not that flexible. And I think because these base stations have the optical cable there, it just gives you that flexibility to use them on any platform you like. So yeah, just thought I'd put that in there just so people know. My TV's just turned off, so my LG soundbar has as well. But yeah, guys, as I probably didn't mention as well on the headset, is you have the EQ button, you have the Dolby headphone, so you can obviously turn on just 5.1, 7.1 surround sound, which is just done by the base station itself. You have a on and off switch here. You have the game and voice, so if you wanted to hear your teammates more, you just press this side of the cup. If you want to listen to more game, you press this side. And then you have the master volume roller just on the corner here. There's also the ability to use Dolby Atmos when paired with the Xbox, and so you would just turn off the Dolby so that you get this little star icon, and then you would turn on the Dolby on the Xbox itself. I don't think PS4 has that option yet, and I don't think they're going to get it. But I'd imagine the next gen consoles will probably have Dolby Atmos or some sort of built-in surround sound that could be processed on the machine itself and then sent to the dock either via USB or optical. But yeah, this is about wrapped up the review and setup, etc. I didn't want to keep it too long. I know that there's people kind of worried about whether these are going to be compatible on next gen. Now, both of these base stations work as a USB external sound card on the Mac and PC. So I honestly think, regardless of whether the Xbox or the PS5 has an optical output, I think Astro and Sony, Microsoft will be able to get these, you know, a driver put on the next gen consoles to work just via USB, and I'd imagine that way you would literally either keep them in the PS4 spot, or you would flick the little switch on the back and turn it over to PC mode. I would imagine they'll be able to get the driver to work just directly through the USB cable alone, so I'm not worried at all about that. I'm looking forward to getting next gen, and I'm looking forward to having these babies ready to go on either one. So yeah, hope this helped anyone. Drop some comments in. Let me know if you want to hear any comparisons from the Gen 3s to the Gen 4s. And yeah,